Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Craig Burko with ACOM Health's Tools for Success presentation. Today's topic is the subject of new patients and new patient marketing. Is there a lack of new patients in the practice? Do you even have a marketing plan to attract new patients? Well, today we'll discuss, is this a problem in my practice? If you're not attracting new patients, what's the cause? How to fix it, and can technology help you? I can tell you this from my experience. One of the ways to determine if you have a sufficient number of new patients coming into the practice or if your existing new patient marketing program is working, just take a look at some of the patient volume reports that you should be receiving daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly from your staff. Hopefully you actually are receiving these tracking reports to look at your patient volume and to measure whether it's growing or it's not growing. If the patient volume is not growing, obviously there's a new patient marketing situation going on. And another tracking metric is new patient volume. Track to see the number of new patients that are coming in out of your patient volume. If the new patient volume is not improving, that's a good sign that a new patient marketing is not happening in your practice. What is some of the causes of a lack of new patients or your marketing program for new patients not working? Well, perhaps you don't even have an external marketing plan, or you don't even have an internal marketing plan. Perhaps you and your staff, and I always say you because you're the leader of the office, perhaps there's a lack of understanding of what the value of new patients means to the practice, to the cash flow, to the bottom line of that practice. If you want to expand that business, if you want something as simple as new furniture, there has to be an increase in new patients of the patient volume coming into that practice daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. A lack of understanding of what the value of new patients means to the practice as far as cash flow and bottom line, that can certainly be a showstopper. How do we fix the issue if there is an issue of a lack of new patients? Well, first, develop a marketing plan and create goals from that marketing plan that are 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days out. Number two, there has to be a tactical offline and online approach. And what I mean by offline is you need to get out there in that community. You need to get out there in that employer community and do presentations. That presentation can be on anything from a presentation of how the spine works to exercises for those that sit at the computer all day, to presentations on headaches, or perhaps to presentations on exercises, nutrition, and things like that. You must have offline marketing activities such as lectures, networking with other professionals, medical physicians, attorneys. What a great way to build up that new patient volume that can certainly add to your cash flow and bottom line. What I always used to say is, let's get community involved. There's also an offline marketing plan. Marketing 2.0, develop that website. Create a blog that is attached to that website where you're posting daily thoughts on exercise, nutrition, on healthcare, on wellness. Create a video, YouTube. Create your own YouTube channel and link it back to that website where patients as well as employees at local businesses can actually see you and hear you. Communicate via email through that website. Let patients in the community or let consumers in the community email you with questions on low back pain, on headaches, and things like that. And get onto social media. Create your Twitter account, create your Facebook, and create your LinkedIn. This is all free. And a website, today you can open up a website for less than a few $100s on GoDaddy.com. Protect your own name, CraigBurko.com. It may cost only $10 to buy that domain name, and you own it year in and year out. you pay another $5 each year, and then create a website. And again, for a few $100s, you can create your own website. If you don't know how to do that, certainly there are plenty of vendors out there that I can recommend that can help you with that. Can technology help? Listen, software automation can absolutely help you communicate with new patients that are in your practice. Software automation can help you schedule those new patients, and all types of technology. For example, your website can now have a mobile version of your website for those that only use smartphones. And the videos can be seen on the web phones on the smartphones as well. I'm not saying technology is the sole answer to new patients and increasing new patient volume, but from my experience, automation, software automation, marketing automation, and technology itself can absolutely help strengthen your new patient volume in your practice. ACOM Health has a lot of chiropractors on staff that can help you with challenges such as this one or other challenges that you may be having. Give us a call at 866-286-5315. We would be glad to help you work through any of these challenges in any way we can and provide you any best practices or recommendations that we can provide to the many challenges that you may be having in practice. Again, that number for ACOM is 866-286-5315. My name is Dr. Craig Burko for ACOM Health. Have a wonderful and successful day. Thank you.